Hi everyone. I think I got it turned on right. Let me just double check here real quick. How's everybody doing today? I think that works. How's that sound? Does that sound good to you? Hey Hadassah, how you doing? Hey Liquida. What's going on? We're gonna make a card. We're gonna decorate this sucker. The lid fell onto the floor and I'm too tired to get it up, pick it up. So anyway, so we have our card base that we were working on the other day. And then, which turns out to be this really cool scene. It is so hot, isn't it? Ugh, we just were out. We went to Mexican for lunch. And yeah, it was hot. It was hot. I'm just kind of slow moving because of that. And Laquita, or both of you, because you live next door. Hey, Kathy, how you doing? The two of you, it looks like the hurricane is in your path or something, isn't it? A little bit. Now, see, I think I'm going to show you this with my iced tea. I think I would work with this to make it land like so, at the tips here. So I'd do a magnet or something in there, so that's how it opens up and stays. You know what I mean? I actually could see this to be like if you did it for like a bunch of flowers, you know, something like that would be popping up, so it looked like a flower arrangement. Anyway, there's a lot of things we could do with it. We know what we're going to do with it. We're going to make it into a space scene. But I promised you a one-piece wonder. So this is pretty easy. I think you'll agree. This is an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper. And what I decided was, I looked at the math, and the Liquida, there's no actual, like there are measurements for that one, but the thing is the idea is that you can make it any size you want, okay? So what you do is you get a piece of paper, and so this one, for example, is 11 by 8.5, right? So then you take the long side and you find out what you want to subtract 2, because you want two 1-inch segments, okay? So you subtract 2, and that gives me 9. And so then I could have 3 3-inch segments, right? So you could do the same for if you had, you know, whatever size paper it is. You just figure out how many ways you can put, you want to do 3 segments, you know, and you can even make it that the center segment is larger. You'd want the center segment to be larger. Hi there, how you doing? Katie? Okay, we'll be quiet. So anyway, so there's just like, you just want to make sure that you have a centered piece, 2 1-inch segments, and then 2 equal sides, you know. These don't have to be the same as the center segment, but in this case, because it's 11 inches, I took away the 2 inches and have 9, and it's 9 divided by 3 is 3. So I was able to do that. So all we have to do is, and follow me on this because it's a little bit, how is it? Oh no, it's fine. Okay. So we're going to score at 3 inches and at 4 inches. And then we're going to score at, we'll flip it over, that makes it easier, right? 3 inches and 4 inches. Okay, then we're going to score at 4 1/4 inches, which is in the middle. But we actually, we don't have to do that. If you want to have a taller top, you could do 4 inches or 3 3/4 inches, right? I'm looking at this and it's like, so we could do, let's try doing 3.5 inches. Okay. So I'm going to do 3.5 inches. This is the top, this is the bottom. And you could do it in reverse as well. Okay. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these two lines that are below, or the bottom lines on the bottom section. I'm going to cut them to 3.5 inches. So they're to that center portion there. Let's see. I can even, it's so nice to be able to have the camera because you can see what you're doing without having your hand on top. Okay, so then we just do that. And we do, and it's not exact, but that's okay. You get the gist of it. So you cut those. I wish I would have been, we're going to go a little bit further over. That was a little far off, but it doesn't matter because that part isn't going to be used. Okay. So we cut those pieces, right? And then we will fold them like so. Oh, where's my bone folder? Oh, I don't know where my bone folder is. So we're going to fold these up. And, oh, okay. So we folded those up. Okay. So then the last thing we want to do is we're going to take our scoreboard here, and what we want to do is we're going to score one inch. Actually, I'll show you the way I did it because you don't even have to score it. I'm making it hard. What you do is you take this piece and you fold all these pieces over. Once everything's folded, it comes together real nice. Then you just fold this up, and this is the way I did it. I just held it there, and, oh no. How do I do this? Oh yeah, that's right. So I held it there, and then I put this up here, and I just folded it over. And then that's how I got my, and then I just made sure it was even. Does that make sense? Hi Carol, how you doing? You're in class. That's funny. So now everything's set, so we can just fold it up and close it up, and it's ready to go. So we'll do that. So we're gonna do a mountain fold, and then a valley, and then a valley, and a mountain. And there we go. That's that quick. We have basically the card base. And then what we do is, what I think is probably the best way to do this is to flip this up and tape it underneath like this, or glue it in this case. Okay. Oh, we're going to trim off a little. We don't need it that long. So we just trim off some of each end. It's going to be on the bottom. Nobody's going to see it. So, and we can cover it up even if we want. So then they really won't see it. Okay. So this you could totally use to make little lawn fawn scenes and things. And I think it's good because, like, it's also a nice gift card, gift box size. You know, so you can make it into a gift box and then put a gift card in it and what have you. Okay. So then I'm going to just trim this piece off here. I've got a little extra over here. Okay. And there we have our little close-up card, box card, with things that I don't have a bone photo. Oh, sorry, I guess I'm missing a beat there. So anyway, so there we have our little tiny one that was made out of one sheet of paper. And it took about, what, 5 minutes to make? Pretty easy once you get the measure. As I said, the whole idea is to measure it to what you want to decorate it as. You know what I mean? So now I open it up and it's like, well, I need to work this out of it. And then you open it up and it sits like so. I think it's really cute. I'm always trying to find a way to make a new pop-up design that is easier to make and that's easy to decorate. How am I? Oh, I'm tired today, but I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. I can see that other side. You know what I mean? It's so funny. I've got two screens, and the one screen has the conversation, and it's at a different rate. Let me see here. So now, with this one, so now we've got this, and we've got the huge one. And I can show you how we can make, let's decorate them to make two unique cards out of them. Because, I mean, I don't know about you, but the space paper just dictated that this is the other one we did. It's so cute. Isn't that fun? So adorable. So that's the other one. Thanks, Carol. So yeah, so we can decorate them and then we'll have 3 really cool boy cards. Did I just say that? Quick and easy boy cards. You just have to have the right paper, right? With the boy cards. They're really not that difficult, but if you don't have the right paper or the right design pattern, then you're screwed. But we do. Okay. So, I'll put that one back up there. Now one of them is going to be, the big one is supposed to be for this and this. So we're going to do that one first. And I wish I would have had time to, I tried to have time to cut it out while I was working last night. Because I can actually sit here and paper craft while I'm waiting for calls. Which is kind of cool. Anyway, but I got an hour and 20-minute call from a woman who decided she was going to be her own IT person. And didn't understand why after she changed all these different things, it didn't work anymore. And then we couldn't help her because she changed all the things. Because she made it so we couldn't get into her computer. So that was sad. I felt bad for her. But anyway, it is what it is, right? Okay, so let's do some measuring. We'll put this little guy aside too. So, and the thing about these is I really think they could be super quick and easy, as I said, or you could just take your time and have fun building it over weeks if you wanted to. I can't remember. This was 6.5, I think. Yeah, 6.5. I can't remember the measurements. Now, see, with that one, we didn't have to adhere the pages together to make the bigger size, but okay, so let's see here. Was it 6.5 by 9? 9.25. I think that's what it was. 6.5 by 9.25. So 6.25 by 9 is what I want that piece to be. So and it's 12 inches wide, 6.25. So that's 3 1/8. Or no, that's right. Is that right? No, 5 and 7 or 5 3/4 left. So what's half of 5 3/4? Anyone? Hey Siri, what's half of 5 3/4? Hey Siri, what's half of 5 3/4?
1 divided by 2 times 5 plus 3 over 4 is 2.875.
Okay, 2.875. So you don't need to know math, you just need Siri. I know, it's true. 2.875. So that's, what is that? 7/8. Yeah, that's what it is. So, I think what we're going to do, is that right? 7/8? I'm sorry. Oh. This is no fluffy card making class. This is Math 101. Yeah, right. Yeah, 7/8. 7/8. So you know the eighths. So the eighths are the ones, on a lot of rulers you have 16ths. So this is 16th. So each of these represents 1/16th. So two of them is an eighth. Because doesn't that make sense? Just to make it harder for us, right? So an eighth is in the middle of the 2 and 2 1/4. So that's the one in the center. So 2 and 7/8 is this one, just the bigger line just before the 3. And I'm going to cut that there. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. What are you doing, Daisy? Daisy's running around like a ninny. She's so funny. And then I've got to cut off, let me see here. We're going to cut off this bottom part. We don't need a branding strip. And then this is going to be 9 1/4. This is easy. It's when you want to get the center that it's like, ah. Yeah, exactly. But see, that's part of the fun of it, isn't it? Changing your mind on the design. So, 9 oh wait, it was 9. That's right. 9. Hi. Hi guys. How you doing? Sorry, they're visiting. You can't be like this, Daisy. Do you want to say hi to everybody? Who wants to say hi to Daisy? Come here. Hold still. Hold still. Up. Up. Oh my goodness. Okay. I don't know if this will work, but we can try it. No, it doesn't work. Wait a minute, maybe. Oh, I don't have it set up. Okay, well, let's go back to this. And I'll just hold it. Say hi, Daisy. Can you say hi? Look up. Daisy. There she is. Okay. Everything's going everywhere now. Okay. Oh man, just a second. I dropped something and I can't bend that far. Okay. Okay, so now, ouch. Oop. Sorry, just a second. I gotta stretch my leg out. Whew. Forgive me. I gotta make sure. Where'd the other piece go? Oh, there it is. Okay. So now, the next thing I want to do is I want to cut a 3/4. Okay, so the other side is it's 1 inch. So we want 3/4 of an inch thick on each side by 9. And we got to cut this part off here. Oh, I just dropped again. And then we have this strip that I guess we probably could have cut them all at the same time, couldn't we? Oh well. Not how my brain is working today. Right? Okay, so by 9. Okay, so we've got this piece here, like that. And it's not going to fill in the whole space. So we'll adjust for that. And then I have this nice piece. That's from the top. I don't know. That was here. I guess we're not going to use that. But that's okay. So then, the thing about this piece is it's got this little thingy at the top. And I kind of want it to just be that it has that. And I might do another piece if I can find it. Oh. So much for the lid. It just bit the dust. Okay. So I don't want to break this up on the side. I want to have this be the whole piece over on the other side. And so what I'm going to do is find something. And actually, I may use that little strip. That might be a good one, actually. I'm going to trim this up a little bit to have it be pretty even on both sides. Sorry, I don't want them to not play. They're so cute when they're playing. And let's hope that this is 9 inches. Oh, gee, it almost is too. Okay, so we're going to cut this off here. And then, hopefully, and then we got 9 inches. So we got this for over here. And then, last but not least, we can cut this into 2 3/4 inch strips, and we'll just overlap them. And hide it some way. Hide the seam, as it were, if we need to. So there's that. Then we need to put something around it on either side. And let's see here. See, this one's black. But it's not, I think I'd rather do a contrasting color. Oh, let's do that one. That'd be cool, huh? And so this will cover the smaller section, the rest of it. So these are 6.5 inches, and this is 2.5 inches. So we need a 4-inch by 9-inch section of this, 2 of them. So we'll do that real quick. 4-inch by 9-inch section. To fill in that space. Okay. Okay. Now, what you could do is you could take these colors and get them in distress oxide inks or something, and then distress the bottom so it looks like this ground is just continuing on. Another thing you could do is you could get construction paper that's in these colors and kind of tear them up into little bits and kind of make a lunar kind of, so I'd maybe wrinkle them up, you know. So we might do one of those things. Let's see what we feel like when we're there. See what I've got for paper here. Oh, I see what I'm going to do. Okay. Okay, don't know if the pin was actually inside the glue. Oh, and then you got that. Now we're gonna covering up, say goodbye to the robots. Sorry, robots. So the only thing that's going to be tricky about this is being able to see where the edges are to get it straight in there. But I'm going to work on the top 3 edges, or the 3 edges, 1, 2, 3, because I feel like they're the ones that people would see, you know? Really, this top edge is where I'm very concerned about being really even, because down here will kind of get covered up by things, you know? Okay, and I'm gonna just fold these back for now so they're out of the way. And just put some glue on here. Oh, I didn't cut it. I guess that maybe it was supposed to be 9.5 inches. But that's okay. We'll figure it out. That's the least of our worries. Right? Right. For all I know, I didn't. Yeah, it's fun, isn't it? I love me some EcoPart paper. I should show you the paper that I have that I was going to build a kit off of. I just have to, you know what, next time I'll make sure to have it sitting next to me, because getting up when I'm online is a little bit of a challenge right now. Just a little bit. You know what's funny though? I walked in here without my walker and I didn't remember I even did that. That's pretty cool. I'm like, wait, where's my walker? So that's kind of how I'm feeling, you know. It's like every now and again I forget I need a walker. I'm like, whoa, how did that happen? I guess they cut the quadriceps tendon in the surgery, so it takes time for that to come back. But I can drive whenever now. I think I could drive whenever the other day, though. Couldn't I? Maybe. Of course the glue fell on the ground. You know what I like about this? It has this whole mid-century modern kind of, you know, first space flights kind of Disney kind of vibe. You know, like, now I can't, Space Mountain, that's it. I'm like, what is the ride? Okay. Okay, sorry about the quiet. I guess I had to really focus on that gluing that I was just doing. Gluing that I was doing with it. I don't know. Why isn't this the... Oh, you know, I remember now. This was a little wonky, the size. I remember that. I don't know why, but that's okay. We'll work with it. Right. Well, yesterday I was only on Tylenol, so I was very excited about that. No oxycodone. I do not like that stuff. I don't know how people get addicted to it. I feel really bad they do. But, oh, I hate this. It's just, oh, It's obnoxious. It wreaks havoc on my body, you know? So, I don't know. Okay, let's see then. Oops, I lost that piece. Hey, that looked cool. That looks cool, doesn't it? Let me see where the other piece went. Oh, I had a piece. Where did it go? Oh, there. Okay. Oops. Okay. Let's see that. And this could be one of those things where you can't even tell, you know? If I can get it lined up straight enough. Yeah, you can't even tell. It's funny. Well, maybe a little bit. Push it down so soon. That's okay. Good enough. Oh, and then, let's see. This piece can fit down here. Perfect. It's like the well, you won't see the little rocket, but it's like it made a full circle turn. Okay, so that's that one. That's the bottom part. Let me just adjust this real quick. Cut this piece. Okay. Okay, so we'll just put this one down at the bottom there. There we go. Okay. There's that. Okay, so next, I was thinking about for the bottom using this and maybe having the space age be like here. That's cool, isn't it? So, that being said, I'm going to need to get my put this out of the way again. Let's see, how big is it? We want to measure how long it is. Although my measuring today seems to be a little off, doesn't it? Maybe I should just start at the beginning. Okay, so 8 inches. So we want this to be 7 3/4 inches by 6 inches. And this one is shorter. So this one is going to be, I believe it's 6 inches. So is it 6? It's a shade less than 6 inches. So we're going to do a shade less than 5 3/4 inches. That's how we're going to figure bringing that one out. And they're all going to be 6 inches wide. So for this one, I'm just going to go to 9 inches right here. And then I need 2 that are that size. So let's see here. Oh, yeah, duh. I'm cutting it in the middle. Okay. Then I can just line this up under here. I can just line up the end of the the end of the line in the center, and then I have 2 pieces that look too big. That's right, it was 8. So 7 1/4. Okay, we can do this. Okay, 7 1/4. 7 1/4. And then we would never have been able to do this anyway, but we will do, it was just a hair shy of, there we go, right about there. And then a hair shy of 5 3/4, because that's how wide the other piece was. Okay. So you see these packs of paper and you're like, I know kids who love space themed things. Now you have something you could do with it. And you could probably make at least 5 projects out of this, going with these kind of ideas. A lot more if you just simplify it, make the card fronts and such. But you know, you never know. Okay, so we got that piece there. That piece there. And then we got these pieces. Oh, they didn't cut them right. It's kind of funny. I don't know what I'm going to do about that, because what I could do, as I was telling you before, I want to do it where, let's do that. We've got some magnets here. I think I've got tape that I can use right here, or right here. Try and have things within hand's reach, right? Okay, so what I want to do is I want to put a magnet so that when it opens, it'll just stay like this, right? So we're going to do, what I'm going to do is get one of the magnets, put some tape on it on both sides. Oh, no, do I need to? Oh, yeah, both sides work. Okay, take the tape off of one side and kind of put it where I think it should go within reason. But then remember, I'm putting the 1/4 inch border, so I want to keep that in mind, right? So put that like right there. I put it right there, okay? Then I'm going to put one on top, put some more tape on it. Can you see what I'm doing here? Put some more tape on it, put it on top, take off the sticky part. Now I'm not worried because I'm going to cover these with paper, remember? So then we're going to line these 2 pieces up like so. Careful not to press down too soon. And is that right? That's right. Yeah, that should be just fine. Let me look, is it headed? Yep, that looks great. Okay, so now we have our 2 magnets there. And we can cover them up with paper. So one of them's going to get covered on the other side, but that's all right. So then we got we're going to put the space wage one over here. Let's see. Yeah, when I prepared to have my kids natural, but then my twins, but then I had to have a C-section, so it was like, oh well, so much for that. But yeah, I was convinced that that was the better way to go. I guess I figured, now I'm not a very religious person or anything, right? And so, but what I guess I always thought was, we're not given more than we can take, to handle. And women wouldn't be doing it over and over and over again if it wasn't fine, if it wasn't reasonable, if it was that bad, Oh, I had a wobblers. Where are my wobblers? I could do wobblers for sure. I just have to find, I think they're, okay, now I'm going to pull this sticky bit off of here. So it gives it a little extra reason to stay put. Does that make sense? It's funny when you put it down and all of a sudden you're just like, where's the magnet? There's no magnet there, right? Okay, so now when we put it together like so, and look at how nicely that happened. So then you go like that and it just goes together. It's so nice. I love it. So now what I can do is I can look and see which piece of these I like better under here. Does that make sense? So we've got this one. Let's see. Yeah, that looks good. It just slides into place so nicely. And you know what you could do with this? You could use it as a picture frame, and you could put kids' pictures on it. Or let's say you went to like some science museum excursion when we ever have those again, right? That's a weird thought, actually, isn't it? When we can go to a science museum again. Okay, so we have that there. Then when you put it together, let's try it again. It's like, yay. With the smaller one, we could do something. Yeah, exactly. Okay. So, see, look how many pictures you could fit in here. You could fit like 2 4x6s. Actually, you could fit 6 4x6s just on the inside here, plus whatever you want to put down here, right? Plus you have pieces here. Some pieces here, some pictures here. You could put pictures all over the place. See? So cool. Okay, so what are we doing next? Oh, the reason I wanted this card to begin with. Yes. You know, for the senior center, for them to be able to make the senior center I was working at, they would have books that was like the parents or the relatives' life within the senior center, right? Or well, and mine was a long-term care facility, but so then the people who were the relatives could come and look and see what they were doing, or have it when they passed away, that they'd have like the memories that they had there and things like that. So that was kind of cool. Yes, it could. You could actually do like you, you could put a book inside of it. You know, that's one thing you could do, is you could use this as the cover for a book. Oh my God! Now you got me thinking. Oh my God! Now I'm like, I don't know if I can finish this today, because I can do stuff with this now. That now you gave me ideas. Okay, what am I gonna do? Please give me hints, because do I wait? Do I take my time? Do I make it a really cool album or folio, or do we finish up the card? What do you think? Oh, I guess, we're almost out of time today. But I think that that's what I should do, because I do have some really cool ideas for how we could make use of this space in a folio way. You know, that would be fun. And then also, I think I should put some more magnets down here between this piece and this piece. But I don't think I need to necessarily, but we could see. So, isn't it funny how like it's like you just start... Oh, I could do that. I have to think about, well, what you would do, you do it like a folio. So you do some waterfalls and things. Okay, girls, I have to think about this now. I can't just like let it go. I cannot frozen it. So what I'm going to do is I'll sign off for now. I know I was going to do the other one too, but I just don't have any more time. I've got to go to get ready for work and stuff. But, and now that I've got all these ideas, I want to get some things together so that when I'm working tonight, I can cut some stuff up for next time. But yeah, I'm going to turn it into a folio. Yeah, right. Anyway. Oh, folios are fun. They're like a book, but without the stress of binding. You know, that's the best way to describe it in my world. Anyway. Okay, well, thanks for joining me today. Yes, exactly. See, I'd rather have things that can, you know, finishing a project. Who wants to finish something? You know, let's just keep going and see what fun we can have with it, right? Anyway, so I'd like to thank y'all for coming today, and I'll see you again on, let me see what day I have booked. I think it's Saturday at 1. Actually, I'd like to do it a little bit later on Saturday. Let's do it at 2 on Saturday. I'm going to change that time because 1:30 might be getting a little early, because I need to be able to go out of the house sometimes to do things, and I don't have enough time to get home and everything like that. So, oh, thank you, Laquita. Okay, so I'll see you on Saturday at 2 o'clock, okay? So goodbye, Laquita. Goodbye, Hadassah. Goodbye, Carol. Goodbye, Kathy. And let's see, who else do we have there today? Katie. And everyone be safe. Laquita and Hadassah, stay out of the hurricane or the winds or whatever you end up getting, okay? And, Carol too is in Texas. Carol's up in Michigan. Okay, you're good, Carol. You're safe. Okay, thanks again, you guys. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.